Steve here at West Green, or is it Mess Green? Look at this. It's all happening. This is going to be part 9, the final part of building the Ace Kit's Ivatt C1 Atlantic. This kit I bought about 12 years ago, something like that, maybe 10. It's at least 10. It's an Ace kit, and I built it thinking it's a kit, I can build it. Well, less said about that. It was the most difficult kit I'd built, and to be honest, I'm not the greatest modeller, and this isn't the greatest kit. You combine those two things and you've got a disaster waiting to happen. Anyway, I've persevered. I seriously was going to scrap it. I really was. I just thought I'd take the wheels off, keep the motor, and just, But tenacity and perseverance. It's in BR black, not because I want it to be. I just haven't got the skill to line it out in BR colour, in LNR green or Great Northern Railway green. I'm actually thinking, I know this is not, purists would hate me for this, but I thought it would be nice if it was in mixed traffic livery, like the Southern Brighton Atlantics were. And I may do that. Yes, it's not correct, but it would look good. And what's the worst that can happen? I will just repaint it. Anyway, so let's get on to the loco. I tried plunger pickups, as I said, it didn't work. So I packed this out, put that on the top. There's a motor. That's the wires going to the motor. I've got wires, there's the pickups there. I've also got another 2 wires. There's pickups on there and they work. I've checked that because I can pull the loco off the ground of the driving wheels and it runs. I've got pickups on the tender. I'll turn this over so you can see. So there is the pickups. There's the pickups on the tender. So what I did is I just put a PCB and wiper pickups, and they work too because I can lift the whole loco off and they run. So I've got pickups on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no pickups on that one, and I took the pickups off there. They weren't working. I've got to think about that. This is now to join these. I've got this little doohickey. Something to do with PCs. So there's pins, and so that means I can uncouple it. So you can see the pickups on there. So how about we give it a bit of a run just on the chassis. So you can see it runs pretty smoothly. But I've put a chip in it yet. Now at the moment, this is sitting up because there's sprung horn blocks, so when the weight's on there, that'll be fine. The other thing is the body. One of the problems with putting these pickups on the top is it fouled the boiler, so it wouldn't sit down. So don't look too closely, but I've had to do some major butchering. And I do mean butcher. I had to cut it out so it would fit. But it doesn't show, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, not to me. If I was paying someone 7,000 quid to build it, yeah, I might have something to say about it, but, you know, I'm a hack. So I thought, before I put it on the track, let's see what it weighs. Nothing. This is heavy. 1,315 grams. That's how much it weighs. That's 46 ounces. God, let's see, 16 ounces to a pound. That's 32. Think of a first number there anyway. A lot. So what's that? Hang on. So that's £2 14 ounces. Another 2 ounces and it would weigh £3. That is heavy. So there's the body on. I can't believe I built this. And I'll tell you what, you watch this, she rips along. Ready? Oh, nearly at the buffers. Well, it's now time this afternoon to clean up this workbench, clean up the floor, because I've done it. There it is. Pickups on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheels. Still debate whether I can put them in there, but I've done it. I've just got to put a chip in it. I never thought in a million years, I seriously never thought this thing would ever go. I'm not happy with it in black. What's gone on there? Hold on. So I've probably got a bit of fine tuning to do on it, but that's okay. It's the nature of the beast, isn't it? And the tender pickups need adjusting. I just built a coupler for the to connect the tender to the loco. I just got some brass, drilled out some holes. One Ace C1. What can I say about Ace? Perhaps this is now the time to say it. I'll tell you what I think. I bought this kit about, I don't know, it'd be at least 10... Oh, I hate this. Maybe I need to zoom out a bit. I bought this kit about 10 years ago. Oh, 2000... No, before that. About 2011, something like that, I seem to remember. And I set out with all the vigour and enthusiasm to build it, thinking it's a kit. I can build it. And it was a challenge. There were a fair few parts missing, and I got those. But, so there it is, all finished. I've got a few little things to do. The back head I haven't put in yet. Couplings. I broke off the white metal vacuum pipe at the front, so I've got to replace that. I may very well repaint this or line it. Yeah, I know it's not lined, but I just find it looks a bit plain. And it goes pretty well. I've got to put a DCC chip in it, so I'll do that. What can I say about Ace kits? Well, when I bought it, I mean, the instructions were terrible. It was hard to identify any parts. It was like, get this part, but it didn't tell you what that part even looked like. Very few drawings, looked like it had been done on a bit of paper and just photocopied, you know, hand drawn, and it wasn't good. I was missing a lot of parts, and in all fairness to Ace, they did supply the parts. A lot of parts didn't fit. Even in the tender, I had coal in it, but the inside of the bunker down there there's a big gap between there and the front, and I thought, well, so it's obviously too, oh, come on, don't know why it goes in and out of focus. It's obviously too short. These splashes, these just fold up, but inside there's smaller splashes. So these are like overlays. The tops of the splashes supplied don't fit that. They fit the one in the middle, which is too small. So I had to make up, scratch building extraordinaire person I am, I had to make up new splashes. It sort of just discolours you, and then things didn't match up and everything went wrong. But today I'm feeling really good. It's an achievement. I've finished an ace kit. It's no showstopper, as you know, but I'll tell it as it is. And, you know, I'm not going to win a Gay Joe Guild Model of the Year prize for it. But it's finished. It's just another one's bitten the dust. That's another loco. Would I buy another ace kit? Unless I knew it was a bit of a cracker, and apparently some are better than others, then no, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd buy any kit now unless I asked first what's it like to build, because sometimes, even with expensive kits, you think, nightmare. I know someone, a famous modeller, oh come on camera, a very well-known professional modeller in the gauge fraternity, who's building I won't say it's the same loco, but he's building an ace kit, and he said it's a bit of a challenge. I mean, he's taking it to the next level, you know. Professional, adding things which weren't there, doing all this. And put it this way, if I had the money, which I don't, if I was cashed up, you know, I think I'd buy one and get this person to build it, and then get someone to professionally paint it in Great Northern Railway livery. It'll cost me probably £8,000 or £9,000, but I would do it. But I haven't got the money, so you know what? I just do what I can do, and I'm pretty happy with it because, oh come on. When I think, I haven't seen too many, you know, I've Googled it and seen ace C1s, and there's not too many of them floating around. How many have been built, I don't know. But I've done it, so, you know, tenacity and perseverance and psychiatrist helped as well. I was nearly going to chuck this kit away, I seriously was, but anyway, it's done. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I wish this would go back in focus. I'm going to get myself a proper camera, not one of these auto phone jobs. Anyway, that's it from me. I must admit, I love these locos. I think they're one of the most elegant locos ever produced of any railway anywhere. It's sort of very grand and very royal looking, I think. Like some old Duchess biddy, you know, sort of a bit yeah, special, royal.